some of our audience members will also notice that I've been adding a Mahler symphony every season. And that has to do basically with history. This year and the past year were very important because they marked the 100th anniversary of Mahler's death and the 150th anniversary of his birth. So the whole world has been basically having a Mahler fest. I truly believe that Gustav Mahler represents a bridge between the old style of the 19th century and the new world of the 20th century, with everything that came with it, not only musically but artistically and historically. In many ways, Gustav Mahler sometimes is thought of as being a psychic because he almost saw the horrors that were going to hit the 20th century with 2 world wars and everything else. And in many ways, he almost felt that his music was not fully understood during his time because the world wasn't quite ready for it. Next season, I decided to do the Symphony No. 4 of Mahler because that's the more intimate of the symphonies of this great German composer. When you think of Mahler, you sometimes think in terms of very large forces. But the Symphony No. 4 is actually the smallest one. It actually requires an orchestra almost the size of what Mozart would have used, with the slight exception in the last movement he uses a soprano soloist. But to me, Mahler is, I think, very important in music history because he was a transition from the 19th into the 20th century. And because his challenges in his personal life were so well known. This was a composer that dealt with a lot of grief, a lot of very happy professional moments, but mostly he's a composer that had a lot of personal grief. You can hear that a lot in his music, and there's sometimes nothing more powerful than sadness, and sometimes with that level of love and romanticism to be heard clearly through his music. And that's why I think his music is so relevant, even nowadays, that people can easily understand and connect with the music when you hear it.